did you suspect me? I wait with bated breath for your every misstep. You should have known that I'd come back for my happy ending. You thought you won the game. The story always ended the same, with my whole world in flames. But I'm taking you down with me this time. You've crossed so many lines. The things that I once had are only rhymes now in a lullaby. Don't be surprised, I'm taking back what's mine. I could run away, go as far as outer space, but I know that wouldn't change all the ways you've wronged me. I could be the bigger person, but I'm really tired of hurting, and I know it's disconcerting seeing how the righteous fall. You thought you won the game. The story always ended the same, with my whole world in flames. But I'm taking you down with me this time. You've crossed so many lines. The things that I once had are only rhymes now in a lullaby. Don't be surprised, I'm taking back what's mine. I'm losing touch with reality. What on earth has gotten into me? I'm not the villain. I've lost sight of my initial vision. I'm going about this all the wrong way. My judgment was clouded 'cause I was afraid. But it's too late to go back. It's too late to take it back. I thought I won the game, but the story always ends the same, with my whole world in flames. But I took everyone with me this time. I've crossed so many lines. The things that I once had are only rhymes now in a lullaby. I miss what once was mine. I miss the simpler times. I want a chance to make things right.
Hello, chat. What is up? Let me just X out of this. Hello. Oh, let me press the right button, actually. Hi, welcome to the stream. I hope that, wait, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna shut these lights so that way there's not a glare behind me. Okay. Hello, that helped a little bit. I should probably get like an LED light over here. I have LED lights that I could probably use. They're just not charged. But hello everyone, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this Friday? Let me say hi to people in the chat. Hello Basketball Bro, welcome to the stream. Hello MCat, welcome. Hello Tyga, good to see you here. Hello Jarno, I saw Jarno left but is going to watch it later. So hello Jarno, thank you for watching the VOD. Happy to have you here as well. See, did I miss anyone else? I'll try to say hi to people as they come in. But I hope you're all doing great this Friday. I have decided to do something new, something different. I mentioned last stream that I want to do more music streams, but I wanted to like try to change things up so it's not just concerts. Back in the day when I was on Twitch, we did songwriting streams, and we did like going through my old journal streams, and I think it'd be fun to do both of those at some point. I genuinely considered doing that for this stream, But then I had a fun idea where I'm like, I was going through my discography and updating it. I still haven't added the Dream SMP songs. I know, they're all scattered in different docs still. I need to put them all in one place like I said I would, and I haven't yet. But I did update it more, and it made me realize how many songs I have and how many you guys haven't heard, and also how many that you guys haven't heard in a while. So I thought we'd play a fun little game called Spin the Wheel. I'm gonna drink water because hydration is key. Also, it's so fun, like, you could probably see my comics in the corner. They're gonna change like every so often. Every time I get new comics with cool covers, I like to switch them out unless I have like, I can't see which way to point, unless I have like a favorite. Like that Iron Man one has been up there since I got that on my birthday this year, and I got it. It's so cool. Anyways, so off topic. But I'm not actually taking requests, but I kind of am. So here's how the wheel is going to work. So let me pull it up actually. So here's a wheel, and this wheel has a bunch of different prompts on it. And so I'm gonna spin it, and if you guys have a request for a song, and it, like, you're welcome to request it, but I can only play it if it lines up with the prompt. So we're just gonna, like, let me explain, because that's not the point of it. It's not going to be a request stream, but you'll see. Okay, so there's like a bunch of different tabs on here, and there's a bunch of different lines. So like each tab is a different line. So let's do an example. I'm like, okay, what song do I play for you guys? I'm gonna spin the wheel. And what does it land on? It lands on a song about a friend. So then I'm like, you guys can request if you know a song about a friend. Like maybe, I know Veranda always gets requested. I like playing that song. It's a fun song. Then I could play Veranda because it's a song about a friend. Or maybe someone said my best friend. I mean, that's a song about a friend, a sister who I would consider a friend. Or you could be like, hey, actually, last ditch effort at making peace. That song's about a friend. Or maybe I surprise you and choose a song that you didn't know was about a friend. And I'm like, oh, guess what? This song's actually about a friend. I'm not going to do a friend one first because I didn't get rid of it. It's still here. But yeah, so these are all Clear Your Conscience. That's a good one, Tyga. I could play Clear Your Conscience if it landed on that again. And I'm going to try to get through all of them. If it gets too long, I might not be able to get through every single one. But there's also like a song I wrote in 2020. Well, then you could say, hey, play Please Don't Make Me Choose, because that was the first song I released in 2020. So stuff like that, where you can try to milk the system and like get your song in there, but it's like, does it fall in line with the rule, or will I have to choose something? So yeah, we're going to try out this fun little game, and I will read you all of the options that we have. So we have a song about a friend, which happened to be the first one we landed on. A song about a past crush. So, crush, yeah, because that's basically a romance song. A song from my new album. I probably won't play the whole thing, but last stream I played part of a song from my new album. I finally finished writing it. I had to write one more song for it, and I kept rewriting it, and I finally wrote something that I'm like, yes, this is what it needs to be. And in my head, I'm like, this is gonna be like upbeat. Like, most of the songs on the album are acoustic, but I feel like I don't know for sure, but I feel like I might make this like electric guitar song. I had so much fun with Taking Back What's Mine. So anyways, then a fan song I didn't release, so I couldn't do Taking Back What's Mine because I released it finally, but I could do another one. A fragment of an unfinished song, because I have so many fragments, and I don't know if they're very good, but, you know, to please your curiosity. A song about a video game, Please Don't Make Me Choose, Rewritten in Stone, songs like Dream SMP, or I'm Not a Machine, Barely Breathing. A song about a book, Jane Austen, or a song I repurposed, Taking Back What's Mine. There's actually another song too you guys don't know was actually written for another fandom that I changed. A song I wrote for a musical. I have several musicals that I've been working on that you have not seen yet. A song about a city, because I mention a lot of cities in my songs. A song the muse knows is about them. I do have a few where the person in the song eventually found out the song was about them. Nothing bad. A lot of them were like flattered or really liked the song, so that's really cool. A song I played in my band set, I used to be in a band and we had a set that we would do all the time. Clear Your Conscience, we always opened with that. We always closed with Sunken and Shattered, stuff like that. And then a song from 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and then a song I wrote this year. So that is the wheel. And so we're going to start, but let me first there we go. I haven't like done a display capture on Streamlabs in a hot minute, and I was like, am I gonna press the right one? Before we jump in though, I'm going to tune my guitar because I always forget to do that before stream, but that's all right. But yeah, so I'm excited to try this new thing. And then if you guys have any other ideas that you're like, oh, you should add this to the wheel, or you should do this kind of music challenge or stream in the future, let me know. I'd be happy to try something new. Like we're trying something new today. Baby steps to manage this. Yes, that's definitely an option. That would be, I think I wrote that in like 2019, 2018. It was also about a friend. So it could be like for several. So, you know, if you're like, oh, I really want you to play this song, but I don't know if it fits it, you could ask because, you know, it might actually fit the category. You might not know that, but like, for example, you might think it's about something else and it's actually secretly about a video game or something. But just fun things. That way you guys get to know a little bit more behind the song. And also, we can get like quite the variety of songs because I love taking requests, but I'm kind of intrigued like what songs are gonna come up. I have my whole discography pulled up too in another tab. Oh, I have my Dream SMP doc and my other doc. I write so many songs. I honestly, the year I wrote the most songs was 2024, I believe. I was looking at that earlier. I think I wrote 51 songs in 2024. Last year I wrote like 41. This year I have only written 12, 14. It's an even number, I think. Now, we shall begin. All right, let me pull up the wheel and let's see. Well, gotta lean this way so you can actually see it. All right, first one. What's it gonna be? A song I wrote in 2026, this year. Wow. So we're starting with that. Okay. A song I wrote this year. I gotta tab out so I can see. I'm like, I don't know if you guys have know any of the songs that I wrote this year. I've written a lot of musical theater songs this year because I'm working on a musical or two, kind of two, but mostly one right now. So I wrote a few for that and then a few for my Gothic album. So I'm like, what can I show you? Ooh, wait, I actually really like this one song I wrote recently. I don't think you guys have I've never played this like for anybody, actually. I don't think. Maybe I showed it to my friend. We're gonna play it. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I actually really like this song and I've never played it for anyone before. So this song I actually wrote, so I wrote this song after I went to, Taking Back What's Mine, I didn't write it this year. I wrote it in 2022. I only released it this year, so I can't play it for this one, but that was a good request. So this song is an unreleased song, and it's one I've never played before, and it's called Irises. sounds off. Hold on. But basically, the meaning behind the song. Let me double check this real quickly. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is a little flat. There we go. Okay, there we go. So, Irises. I wrote this song in April of this year, and hello Mad, welcome to the stream, happy to have you here. I just spun the wheel for the first time, and I have to play a song I wrote in 2026 this year, so I'm playing this song called Irises, and I wrote it in April after I went to an art museum. I had never been super into art museums. I wasn't like a hater or anything, I just didn't really appreciate them until I went to the Met in 2025, and I decided to go to the Getty in Los Angeles this year with my friend who's an art major, and we were going around the Getty for like, we didn't even see it all, and we spent like 4 hours almost there. She would point out paintings to me and tell me things about them, either behind the story or the artist, or she'd tell me like about Impressionism or different styles of painting. And we waited till the end to go see the Van Goghs, and there's a painting by Van Gogh called Irises, and they're like, it's debated that apparently they used to be like blue, but the paint has turned purple and like violet over time. And so the song is basically, there's a lot of debate about how Van Gogh eventually passed away, and a lot of people thought that it was like he did it to himself, but some historians think that he actually somebody else did it to him, and that he lied to protect the person that did it. There's no evidence of anything completely. If you want to look into it, it's very interesting, but a lot of people just believe that he did it to himself. I mean, I love the song Vincent by Don McLean about it's such a beautiful song, you should listen to it, Vincent by Don McLean. But I was like, what if I wrote about the other side of history where the scholars and like people, you know, scholars later on thought there was evidence that maybe it didn't go that way. And so I called it Irises. And it's kind of eerie. I've been writing a lot of eerie songs this year, but I don't think it's like scary. It's just, well, you'll see. Hold on, I gotta, there we go. Okay, Irises. The irises know what you did, though history never tells. Harsh blue lines and crazy eyes is the story they sell. They say what a tragedy, by his own hand he bleeds, but indigo and violet know that you took him from me. The fields of wheat down by the creek were painted shades of red. Did you meet viruses. There was supposed to be an F minor in there, but I wrote the chords all weird. But it's okay. Now I know to fix it for the future. I only copied this song over into the document today. But yeah, so that's a song I wrote this year. And it's about Vincent van Gogh. All right, shall I pull up the wheel? So I adore this song. Okay, thank you so much. I just thought it was so interesting to write a song about something where like the narrator doesn't even know like what happened exactly, but it could have been something crazy. You graduate? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, wait, they mentioned Jane Austen at graduation? That's so cool, and I'm honored that you thought of my song while you're sitting at your graduation. I'm so glad you like that song, Have Agony, Have Hope. That's a good one. I love that song. It was so much fun to make, and maybe it'll get played today, because I do have a song about a book on the wheel, so... The progression is so good too. I love it. Thank you so much, guys. The unreliable narrator. Yes, I love stories that explore unreliable narrators. It's so fun. All right, I'll turn on the wheel again, and I keep on like I forget it's like a mirror. It's not even a mirror. It's like, you know. Anyways, I'm looking at my monitor and getting confused. Okay, we're gonna spin it. Here we go. You graduate next month. That's so cool, Tyga. Congrats. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I hope that you are so excited for the next chapter in your life, and I wish you the best of luck. That's such a big milestone. Oh my gosh, that high school graduation is so amazing. Such a great achievement. I had so much fun at mine. When you're the 2021 songs that's picked, you should do Rewritten in Stone, please. If we land on 2021, I will consider doing that. I think I covered it, maybe not last stream, but the stream before that. I don't know. Maybe I did do it last stream. But if you request it, I will keep that in mind for 2021. I'm sure speech ADHD is so real, so real. All right, so 2022, 2023. I'm very curious. If anyone has a request for a song, it's a song that I wrote in 2022 or 2023. So maybe it's a lot of songs I did release in those years. I did write in the same year, but some of them I actually wrote years before. So I'm going to tab out and look at my discography to see what did I write in 2022. And if you guys have any requests, let me know. Because if you want a certain song, let's see. Congrats, basketball bro. That is so cool. We have so many graduates in the chat. You guys should be proud of yourselves. That is so awesome. All that hard work paying off. All right. I have a few songs here. The Artist was written in 2023. There's also a lot of unreleased songs that I could totally play one of those if you want me to. Stars Aligned. I think I played that on stream a while back. It was unreleased. Rewrite the Story. That was an unreleased song that I posted on TikTok like once and then never did anything with it. There's a few that I'm like, oh, I like that song, and I never did anything with it. Snowfall was written in 2023. Have Agony, Have Hope was written in 2023. Beware of How You Give Your Heart. A Game I Said I'd Never Play. Ardently. Mariah. Think With Your Head, Not With Your Heart. Ooh, I like that song, The Girl in Green. I never released that one. Eclipse. That's an unreleased song, you guys. Okay, now we're in 2022. Invisible. Taking Back What's Mine. I wrote that in 2022. Catalina Island. Sunken and Shattered. Isn't it weird that I wrote these like around the same time? December on My Mind. Butterfly on a Grill. Legends Never Die. And there's like a bunch also that I'm not saying that I haven't released. I'm just saying the ones that you guys know. Ivory Keys. So you guys get to choose. My Best Friend. The Heroes We Thought We Were. Veranda. Written for a Movie. Oh, my unreleased Spider-Man song. We're not going to talk about that. Actually, it's like a pretty good song. It's pretty sad. I wrote it exactly after The Girl Who Lost Her Grip. Last Attempt at Making Peace. Oh wait, that's the end. Then we get into 2021. So those are the ones that you guys know, but there's also many that I skipped so do you guys want me to surprise you with one you've never heard before, or do you have one that you want to hear me play? I'll wait a second so that way the stream chat can catch up, because my stream is very behind, at least in my monitor. I can see I have like two, and the one that's live is behind, and then the other one's fine. Let's see. Snowfall, like my main Christmas song. I'm so glad. That's so cool. Artist. Invisible. I know, right? Ugh. Wow. You don't have to become a super senior. Let's go. You made it. Sunken and Shattered. Legends Never Die. I think I did Legends Never Die last stream. I might have done some. I don't know. There's certain songs that we do like a lot of streams, and then there's other songs where I'm like, oh, we haven't done this in a while. Oh, spin a wheel for all the choices. Wait, that's a good idea. I don't know if I can do. Wait, let me see. I might have to do like a new tab. Hold on. New window. Let me see. Okay, I'm opening up a new tab. I'm doing a wheel. And I think that's a great idea. Thank you for that idea. So I'm going to look at the chat and put all the names in. Can you... Okay. Whoa! It died! What's going on? Okay. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, it was like glitching out. Oh man, I think the tabs are killing my computer. Hold on. It's like, it's all being weird. It's like going white. Oh no. If not, I'll do another generator. Man, I think Google Chrome is dying on me. Oh my gosh. Wait, no, all my Google Chromes are dying on me. No. At least Streamlabs is closed program. Wait. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Is it working? Please. Okay. I think it's working. It's working now. I fixed it. Okay. That was scary. So we will I'll do it on my phone. Thankfully I got the wheel back up, so our other wheel is okay. The new wheel died. RIP the new wheel. But I'm going to make... Man, if my phone would work. Okay. I'm going to put it in here. It just says my name for some reason on Wheel of Names. Okay, so I have it on my phone. I did crash, but I'm back now. So let me see. My YouTube crashed, but I heard Spider-Man. Yes, I did write a Spider-Man song. I wrote it after No Way Home came out, and I was very sad. And I was like, it was so funny, like in a funny, sad way. Because I felt like, oh my gosh, I need to be careful because I could go very, 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 very long. I could go on a very long tangent. But I love the Tom Holland movies so much. I love all the Spider-Man movies, but I grew up with Tom Holland, and I was typically like his age in every movie. When Homecoming first came out, I wasn't his age, but I was like a few years younger than him, and then as the movie started to come out, I started being his age. Like I was like, he would like, I was around his age in Infinity War, and then Far From Home, I was like his age, and then No Way Home came out, and I was his age, and then like I just graduated high school, and then he was graduating high school, and then the movie like ended, and it was like, oh, so like, is this what adulthood's like? And I'm like, oh, is this what adulthood and college life is like? I have to write an angsty song about it because this is all growing up is Spider-Man No Way Home. And then I wrote this really, really sad song about it, and then didn't show it to anyone. And I wrote it like a week after The Girl Who Lost Her Grip, but then I was like, maybe I should leave this away for now. But yeah, anyways, let me put your ideas in. Hello, Tiger. Welcome to the stream. We are going to spin a wheel on what song to do. I have to do a song that I wrote in 2022 or 2023. And I'm going to do Rewritten in Stone. There was Legends Never Die. We had The Artist. Let's see. If you have all the songs like on a text sheet, you could hypothetically spin for every song at once. That's true. I realize very nice fit, poggers. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've been now that I have like all my fun clothes back from college, usually I just like use my temporary clothes when I stream. I'm like, I gotta have fun. Wait till you see the skirt when I change instruments later. I have a really fun skirt. I'm seeing what else. Surprise Us. Okay. I'm gonna put Surprise Us as an option. Ooh, that's a typo. Or autocorrect. It like, anyways. Let's see. Invisible? I'll put Invisible. Growing up is finding multi-universal threats. So true, so true, so true. Okay, so last call for the wheel. I have Rewritten in Stone, Legends Never Die, The Artist, Surprise Us, and Invisible. And my phone is in black and white because you can't even tell. It's, but it helps me not scroll. I haven't scrolled on my phone for 5 months. And I've read 19 and 3/4 books this year. I think I'm going to make a video on that tomorrow. Stay tuned. But yeah. All right, I'm going to drink water and then we'll spin. That was very loud. But you know what? As I say, hydration is key. All right, all right. Giving it like a second more. Okay. I'm sorry if there's a stream delay, but I realize we're 30 minutes in and I've only played one song. That's great. What's it like? It is honestly, my mental health is so much better not being on my phone. It's so nice. Even though I've been posting on social media, I just edit it all on my computer and post it all on my computer, and I just download it to put it on my story and then like take it off. It's good. It's good. My attention span, I read 280 pages of a book last night. Like most of it in one sitting. And it made me feel like, wow, my brain is healing. It was so nice. But yeah, I encourage everyone to try it. And every time I want to scroll, I just read a comic. So I read 3 compact comics that were like 400 pages. So yeah, it's great. It's a lot of fun. And now I know a lot about the DC universe. Anyways, we're going to spin. It's spinning, but you can't tell because my screen's all white. What are we going to... Oh, this is fun. So it looks like I'm surprising you. So I'm going to do a song that you guys haven't heard before or haven't heard in a long time. This is crazy. All right. Are you guys ready? Now I got to make up my mind. I'll see. Ooh, there's some good ones. I feel like this era I was like on a roll. I'm trying to see, is there something that I'm like... I should probably have thought about this before. Don't worry. I will surprise you. I will figure it out. I have so many songs. I'm thinking of showing you guys a new one. So I'm like, what haven't I shown you before? At least haven't shown you in a long time. You know what? Maybe I'll show you the Spider-Man one. I don't even remember like what I say in it, so maybe I shouldn't. I don't think it's bad, but I'm like, I don't know. I think it's a decent song. I'm curious though. I'm gonna find it real quick. It's like at the very bottom. Hold on. The Spider-Man song, literally, it sounds like, oh, like, I mean, I did write other Spider-Man songs, Stark the Musical, if you want to check it out. but this one is the opposite of that. There's the other Spider-Man songs are like, yay! Inspired by Spider-Man, I should say, because it was also inspired by 19-year-old me going into college and being depressed. I'm so much better now, but it's like interesting looking back at songs and you're like, where'd it go? I lost the Spider-Man song. No. Where did it go? I'm hyping it up way too much. All right. I'm going to get my ukulele out for this one because this one's got a lot of sharps. Okay, wait, now you guys can see the cool skirt. Yippee! Okay. I get so, I've just been, my friend says yippee all the time, and now I say it all the time. She's accidentally seared it into my brain and vocabulary. Where I've said it so much that now, like, my roommate started saying it, and then, like, a lot of my other friends, and it was all because of my first friend that I would always say yay. I was a yay girl. You know, like, I watched My Little Pony growing up, like, Fluttershy. Like, you know, I say yay. It's just natural. It's just, like, the natural instinct. But my friend would always say yippee. And then I just started saying it. Yeah. Yes, 2 new Stark songs tomorrow. The end of the Mind Stone saga. The end of Age of Ultron. And one of them's a Steve and Tony song, and the other is a Wanda song. And I'm very intrigued to see the reception. Because when I first showed some of my friends these songs, my family members really liked the Wanda song, but my friends that really liked Steve Rogers really liked this song. So I don't know, because, you know, it's kind of fun to see how different people like different things. Anyways. So this song is called Growing Up's a Heavy Toll, and it was inspired by me starting college, which I'm now a college graduate, which is crazy, university graduate, and I wrote it shortly after I watched the re-release of Spider-Man No Way Home in theaters, so it was also influenced by that. Wasn't like 100% exactly about it, but it was very strongly influenced in the way that a girl who lost her grip basically is. So inspired, however you want to say it, also inspired by my personal experience, because sometimes when you like a character, you like them because you relate to them. Sometimes not in the best way, but you know what? That's what fictional characters are for. So, growing up's a heavy toll. Friday night when you'd roll your eyes at my stupid jokes, how you'd always listen when I spoke. Messy hearts drawn on to sticky notes, always there to catch me when I let go. I was careless, I was brave. Back then growing up didn't make me afraid. I went from playing to drowning in the waves. Life was full of color, now it's just gray. The world has made me cold. I was young and now I'm old. There's nobody for me to hold. Growing us a heavy toll, a heavy toll. And that was a song from 2023 called Growing Up's a Heavy Toll, inspired by Spider-Man No Way Home and me going to college. I wrote this when I was 19, and yeah. But thank you so much. Hello, Corinna. So happy to have you here. I've only played 2 songs so far. I'm gonna have to pick up the pace. We've just been having so much fun yapping, and we had technical difficulties as well. But so happy to have you here. Amanda, you're so amazing at this stuff. Thank you so much, Tyga. I'm so glad that you guys like this. What's the Steve and Tony song title, if you'll share? The Steve and Tony song that's coming out tomorrow is called When You Fall. And there may or may not be a really angsty reprise of it in Act 2. Yeah, anyways. But, well, didn't expect to be called out this early. I know, I just realized I wrote this when I was the age of, like, so many of you all. Like, we have so many high school graduations in chat, and I'm like, wow. I wrote this, like, a few months after I graduated. But it gets better. It really does. My advice to everyone going into college or going into trade or just, like, taking a gap year, take it as it is, enjoy the little moments. It's okay to take things slow, and sometimes things happen and you don't understand why, but it's all like for a reason. And sometimes like one door closing is actually just another door opening up like a little farther down the line. And sometimes like friendships don't work out and they end up being dodged bullets, and sometimes things don't go according to plans, and it's because there's a better plan in store for you. So that's my advice to you as someone who's just graduated from college, because the first year and a half was rough for me, but each semester got better. And then I think by the end of sophomore year I really realized, oh, like I just gotta take it as it is and enjoy each day as it comes. And sometimes things don't go the way you thought they would, but then it ends up being, you end up meeting really cool people because of it, or having really cool memories that you wouldn't have had if things didn't go that way. So that's my advice to you. We've never seen any Spider-Man song, but the song was nice. Thank you. Any Spider-Man, you know what? That's okay. But I'm glad you like the song. Like I said, it was inspired by many things. So I'm like I have sunscreen on because I was walking outside earlier. Sitting at a restaurant just to make me cry at the table. Why don't you? Oh no, I'm so sorry. But I hope you enjoy your food. That sounds like fun. All right, I'm gonna pull up the wheel again, and we're gonna spin again. We're gonna spin another one because I've been yapping too much. But I just love yapping with you guys. It's so fun. Also, like I might as well yap because the song about a past crush. Oh gosh. I say past crush because none of my songs are about boyfriends because I've never had a boyfriend, and I don't have any current crushes. So I'm like, all the songs that are like love songs are past crushes, we're gonna say. It's interesting because some people might think certain songs of mine were written about crushes, and they were not. They were written about fictional characters and friendship breakups. But there are a few. So if anyone wants to recommend one or guess a song that you're like, oh, you should play this song, I think this song's secretly about a past crush, you are more than welcome to. But I was gonna say I probably won't. I don't know if I'll stream in June, or at least not very much, because I'm going to be gone for 2 different weeks for I'm volunteering at something, and then I'm working something for a week as well, like just taking little odd jobs around this summer. So I'm pretty busy in June. I didn't know for sure, but July and August, I don't really have much planned at all. So I'm probably, so if this stream's longer, that's okay, because I don't know how much I'll stream in June. But I don't have my July or August booked up, so how often do you stream? I usually stream very sparsely because of college, but now that I'm out of college, I'm going to be streaming a lot more. So like I said, June might be a little bit spotty, but July and August, I'm going to try to stream like maybe once a week. That's what my goal is going to be from now on, once a week. Because I really love streaming. I really enjoy hanging out with you guys. So maybe it won't be once a week right away, but so far since I've streamed this week and last week, so we might have a few weeks break, but I'll be back and trying to stream more consistently, because now I'm not in a college dorm, so and I redid my room, rearranged my furniture to make it more roomy in here, so yeah. Can I ask what comics you have on your shelf? Yes, you may. Oh my gosh. So first, we have Rogue, number 5. Love that series, 2026 series. Super, super fun. I haven't read it yet. I've read the first 4 parts. X-Men, Rogue. And then we have Rogue 2026. Then we have Iron Man 2026. That's number 2 variant cover. And then that's Iron Man 2026 variant, or number 1. It's a 6-part series. I really like it. I love Iron Man. He's my favorite superhero, so I have 2 of his covers up there. Then we have Absolute Flash number 15. I haven't caught up yet, but I have all 15 issues. I'm on issue like number 9 right now. I love Absolute Flash so much. It's like my favorite comic right now. I'm so obsessed. I've been trying to get into DC because I'm a Marvel girl, but I'm like, my friends are really into the Absolute universe in DC that just started like a year and a half ago. And my friends like Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman. I don't know, like, they're cool, but I read Absolute Flash. That's me. It's like, he's giving Peter Parker energy, but like, if he liked music instead of science and math, and like, that's very much me. So anyways, then we have Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man No Way Home, issue number 1. And that's like Spider-Man and the Punisher and Mr. Negative, so that's really fun. And then we have the Punisher, number 4, 2026. And that one's really fun. I mean, it's very grotesque, but it's PG-13, so it's not like awful. It's a very interesting mystery. I love mystery comics. I'm a big mystery fan, but yeah. Anyways, I gotta choose a crush song. See, look at me. I'm like, oh, let me talk about superheroes instead. Surely one of your Jane Austen songs has some bits of you in there. That's actually a very good guess. I really like that. I'm trying to think. Actually, none of my Jane Austen songs are about a crush, but I'm curious. I'm curious, like, which one I would say is the most me. I think there very much do have bits of me in there. I think Beware of How You Give Your Heart, or Ardently. Because Ardently is from the perspective of Mr. Darcy, and people are always like, oh, like, I'm Lizzie Bennet. I'm like, no, I'm Mr. Darcy, actually. I need a Lizzie Bennet because I'm Mr. Darcy. Like, that's my personality. I'm so like social situations used to be, I mean, sometimes they still are, but like, when I wrote the song, I was like, bro, I'm him. Like, when it comes to talking to people I like, I scare them. I stare at them and make them think that I hate them. And then I'm like, why don't they like me? This is crazy. All I do is stare at you from across the room and like not be able to talk to you, and then when I do, I look like I hate you even though I don't. It's just my resting face. So like, yeah. Set It in My Head. I could do Set It in My Head. That is, here comes the comic nerding out. So true. I could do Set It in My Head. I think I did that one last stream. If anyone has any other recommendations though, let me know. So many of my like crush songs are sad, but you know what, gotta give the people what they want. Yeah, I was gonna say Set It in My Head, but I think we also played the last stream. I'd be happy to play it again, but also if you guys want a new song, that's all right too. I'm seeing if I have any other ones that I could do. I'm looking through. I said I'd go faster, but I just love yapping, like I said. So many of these songs I'm scrolling through and I'm like, these are about fictional characters. So fun. Oh, also, I got it. Oh, you also got a resting. Yeah, I feel like my resting face is more like I'm so intensely thinking, and my mom always laughs and she's like, "You got that from your dad." So, shout out my dad for giving me my face that when I every time I space out, I look like I'm like solving the hardest math problem ever, and that I'm really angry about it. um, I mean, I would be angry if I was solving the hardest math problem ever. I'm not great at math. I mean, like, I'm not bad at it, but it's definitely my weakest subject. I got an A in college though, but it took a lot more work than it did to get an A in English, history, and science. See, awesome. I'm a giant comic nerd, so I love hearing about people's collections. As well, just one of my few absolute runs I haven't read yet. It's so good. Oh my gosh, wait, I'm so glad you're a comic nerd. My friends turned me into a comic nerd. Like, I would casually read a few comics here and there growing up, but not like that much. I was more of an MCU fan. I watched the CW as well, and like Young Justice League when I was like younger. And then my friend, like, I was sad because all my faves were dead. My friend was like, "Let me take you to a comic shop," and then we just started getting a little group together, and we would go so much, and I found out what characters I liked in Absolute Flash. I'm like, it's so bright and colorful compared to the other Absolutes, and it's just so fun. You could do some just chatting streams, would be very fun. I would be so down to do that. I love chatting with you guys, so I would be so down. If no one has any, I will remember that for a future stream. If anyone has any other ones, let me know. If not, I will just do I Said It in My Head, because I think that's the consensus. I'm gonna drink some water. Maybe I'll do it on the uke this time to change it up, because last time I think I did it on the guitar. So loud. Hydration comes at such a high cost. All right. I'm gonna do Set It in My Head since we're almost an hour in and I've only done 2 songs. It's okay. It's okay. I think there's a little bit of stream delay. So who knows? Maybe the next one you'll be able to do the one you've been wanting. All right. Set It in My Head. A song about is Snowfall one? It is. It is actually. Good guess. Oh, like there's like something in my. It's like plastic. Ugh, I got plastic from the water bottle on my lips. Anyways, or a character-based one. Yeah, it's like kind of inspired. Maybe it's like very loosely inspired. I'll say that. But we'll do I Said It in My Head since that one's Christmas. Here we go. Why did you have to be the picture perfect guy? I don't like that I'm thinking of you tonight. I know I never stood a chance, never gave me more than a glance. Why'd I make an elaborate plan inside my head? For months I had to think it through, how to be bold and talk to you, but dance? Why'd I make an elaborate plan inside my head? For months I had to think it through, how to be bold and talk to you, that you fell for a girl who knew how to say all the things I never said. But I said it in my head, and I meant what I said in my head. But I said it in my head. And that was I Said It in My Head for the Crush song. You're goated. Yes, you're a great guesser. See, it's kind of fun because some of these songs, you're like, I don't know, maybe this was slightly inspired by something. And for the wheel can't lie. All right, we're going to spin again, wasting no time. We're already an hour in. I think I've done like 3 songs, maybe 4, but I think 3. Oh, wait, this is kind of fun if it's going to be the one I think it is. A song the muse knows is about them. Now, there's a few obvious ones, but there are also some that you wouldn't know. Thankfully, there's no, to my knowledge, unless someone has like a secret festering grudge against me that I have no idea exists. I try not to write songs about people that are like mean-spirited. If I ever write a song about somebody, it's more like it's like my diary entry. It's just how I felt in that moment. And sometimes it's not even completely about them. Sometimes I'll take partial inspiration from it and then I'll draw inspiration from something else. Like if I relate deeply to a character because of I've been in the same situation as them or something like that. But there are a few songs that some people actually know about, and it's very interesting. They're very interesting things. I haven't had a bad experience yet. Where they're like, oh, I'm honored, or they're like, no, that's valid, I write songs too, or like I write poetry about when I'm sad too. So obviously there's like the Givens, Veranda. I'll put that in the wheel. You know what, we'll do the wheel again on my phone. Veranda, the person that Veranda is about definitely knows that song. She very much enjoys that song. Written for a movie that was written for another friend. For those of you who are new here, in 2022, I did a series the summer before I went to university where I wrote different friends of mine songs before I left. So those two were part of that. So they know Ivory Keys. That was really fun because when I wrote that song, I tricked Grace into producing it without knowing it was about her. I had fake lyrics and they were like kind of bad. They weren't like the worst lyrics ever, but they were like definitely missing. Like there was something off about them. It was like, these are just kind of and she kind of thought like, oh, this is kind of an interesting song, but she didn't like question it that much. And she's like, I wanted to, but I like didn't want to say anything. And then I was like, just kidding, these are fake lyrics, this is the real one. It's about you, Grace. For those who don't know, Grace is my producer. She produces a lot of my songs, most of my songs. She's also one of my best friends. What's another song? There's a song that you guys don't know called Italian Sodas that I wrote for the friend that Veranda is about, and also about another friend. It's about 2 of my friends, and they both like, I showed them the lyrics one time and they're like, you need to play this songs for us sometime. I still haven't. I feel bad, but they loved it. So it's called Italian Sodas. Funny enough, Blue, both people in that song know the song is about them. The person that it was about, and then the person that they were with, replacing me with, they both know, and they both like the song a lot. So that's fun. I wrote that song in 2019, so it was like 6-7 years ago. So high school drama that is long past. And now we all get a good song out of it. So I'll put Blue. It's really funny because the person that like, I'm actually really close friends with the person that the person in Blue ended up like hanging out with instead of me. I'm way closer to that person now. No bad blood with either of these people. They're both still friends of mine. I would consider them both friends. I'm trying to think what else Veranda, written for movie, Irie Keys. Oh, My Best Friend. Obviously, that's about my sister. She knows that's about her. She knows. All right. Any other ones? If not, I will spin the wheel. Oh, so Blue did become relatable, and I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Whenever people say they relate to one of my songs that I wrote when I was very sad, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you relate to it. But also, I hope the song helps. But I hope that you get to look back one day and be like, I'm so glad I don't relate to this anymore. Did you just... Oh no, I did 6-7 on accident. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was on the phone the other day with like my bank trying to like do adult stuff, and they had like a code that they sent me, and then it was like 6-7, and I was like, this is crazy. And so I'm on the phone and I'm just like, and the lady sounds like maybe she's in her 30s. Like she sounds pretty young, but like older than me, and I'm in my 20s. So I'm like assuming she's in her 30s or whatever. And I'm like, oh, 6-7. And then she's like, oh, the kids these days would love that, wouldn't they? And I just started laughing, and I'm like, yeah, they would. They really would. That's so funny. Let's see. The song definitely helps, and I can learn it on guitar, so that's good at least. Yay, I'm so glad. And oh my gosh, now I just gave you guys so much clippable 6-7 content. I just said it again. Anyways, I'm going to spin the wheel for... We have Veranda, written for a movie, unless everybody can agree on which one they want. Veranda, written for a movie, Irie Keys, Italian Sodas, Blue, and My Best Friend. And now we're going to spin the wheel. We're spinning the wheel. It's spinning. You can't even tell because my screen brightness is so... Written for a movie. So, I haven't done that one in a hot minute. This is kind of fun because I haven't done this in a while, and I don't know if it will get requested, so here we go. Maybe there's other songs that people know that I'm just not thinking of, but those are the ones that like came to my mind at first. I guess like Jack Manifold knows that Bittersweet is written about him, but you know what? I've played that one a lot. Anyways, written for a movie. I remember when we first met, I thought I was crazy when I said I met you on the internet, walking where Fifth and Melrose meets. When you pulled up, I could barely breathe, felt like I was in a movie. Soon we were sitting in coffee shops, going out for ice cream, game nights on Saturdays, hanging out on Halloween. You are the best coincidence that's ever happened to me. But now we're making the most of the summer of 22, trying our best not to worry about what we'll do. Living in different cities, who knew we'd be living a plot written for a movie. You and I sitting in my room, you loved all the songs I played for you, always have my new release on loop. You showed up to all of my school plays, 'cause you're just supportive in that way, meeting up before I go backstage. But now I'm moving when summer ends. I'm gonna have to leave behind my friends. Long distance conversations just aren't the same. I'm really gonna miss seeing your face. I'll miss sitting in coffee shops, going out for ice cream, game nights and Saturdays, hanging out on Halloween. You are the best coincidence that's ever happened to me. But now we're making the most of the summer of 22, out for ice cream, game nights on Saturdays, hanging out on Halloween. You are the best coincidence that's ever happened to me. But now we're making the most of the summer of 22, trying our best not to worry about what we'll do. Living in different cities, who knew we'd be living apart, written for a movie. Soon we'll be living in different cities, who knew we'd be living apart, written for a movie. And that was Written for a Movie. Fun fact, while I was playing that song, so many things were coming back to me. And you know what? Since this is a song, like a stream where I'm going through a lot of songs through my songwriting career, if I think of something, I'll talk about it a little bit, because who knows, maybe you guys are curious. Plus, it's kind of fun to reminisce on old songs. But like the line, let me find it. Hold on. I can actually put it on the screen. Hold on. Yeah, you can see it kind of. So like, this is part of the doc. It was written, I have the dates I write my songs, which is really fun. May 15th, 2022. It was originally finger picking, but that obviously changed in production. But here, when I was, so like now it's kind of fun looking at these songs that I wrote for my friends before college, now that I've graduated. But earlier somebody asked me about the Stark songs that are coming out tomorrow. Stark the Musical. I've been releasing a song or two every weekend for summer. It's funny because this line here, you and I sitting in my room, you loved all the songs I played for you. That's actually a reference to me showing my friend, like, I don't even know if she knows this, but fun fact, she's actually, Artemis Rose does a lot of my album covers. She's done most of the art for the Archetype series. This is who this song is for. I wrote this for. I say that, maybe I shouldn't say this. No, it's fine. I've said it to people before. You are the best coincidence that's ever happened to me. Well, we met, all I'll say is that we met because of Marvel, and because of Tumblr. Anyways, and so obviously we both liked Marvel, and so when we first became friends and like met up in real life, she and I were like hanging out in my room, and I showed her like all of my Stark songs because she was curious about them, but I couldn't have them on YouTube at the time. So I was like, here's the archives, and we were just going through them together and just like hanging out, like with our coffee, with our songs. And she really liked When You Fall, and that's the song that's coming out tomorrow. So I thought of that and thought I'd share that. Whoops. I thought I almost accidentally leaked my script. Not my script. Nope, I leaked my window update almost. I have in another tab my my novel open because I was working on that before the stream, but I didn't open it. We're good. Anyways, another fun fact, like, I just gotta shout out my friend. If she sees the VOD, I gotta embarrass her. I gotta, but literally, like, whenever one time I was sick, and another time I got, like, really, like, okay, I'm going to open up about this because she's just such a cool friend, and she's, like, such a good person, and I'm so thankful for Artemis Rose. Everyone check out Artemis Rose on Instagram and give her lots of love for her amazing art, and she's just, like, one of the kindest people I've ever met. But, like, one time I was sick, and I lived, like, 100 miles away, and she was, like, passing through, and she dropped off, like, a care package for me. Like, 100 like, I'm not even exaggerating, 100 miles away. And then, I had some, like, when I had, like, the pitch, when I pitched, like, Stark to, Marvel this past year, I'm very thankful that I got the opportunity, but I took it very hard, and I didn't really tell anybody about how hard I took it, but she knew how hard I took it, and so she drove up, and then she brought me, like, all these things, and she brought me, like, this care package, and she was like, I'm gonna spend the night, and we're gonna watch your comfort show, Daredevil Born Again, and we're going to, like, have these snacks, and I'm gonna, like, take you out for coffee, and we're gonna go to Better Buzz. Shout out Better Buzz, only in Southern California, in Nevada and Arizona, unfortunately, but a great coffee chain. And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna treat you to Better Buzz, I'm gonna get you snacks, we're gonna spend so much time together. So she's a great friend, and I just had to tell that story because she's such an awesome person. But now we're going to go back to the wheel. Oh my, I need to hold on. I'm going to undo this. Wait, I'm doing the wrong thing. I keep on almost leaking my novel. No, I haven't done it yet, but I'm afraid that the third time will be the charm. Very good friend. Yeah, she's such a great friend. All right, we're going to spin it again. What's the next one? Oh, did I not remove a song about a friend? A song I wrote in 2020 or 2021. So does... I'll remove this. Oh wait, no, that was somebody that knew the song. So a song I wrote in 2020 or 2021. Oh, that's so sweet. I know, right? She's such a kind friend. She's amazing. Yeah, 2020, 2021. Let me almost... I keep on... I need to be careful with tapping out. I almost like opened up the doc, and it's like, yeah, there's like... It's okay if you guys see the doc, but there's so many like songs I haven't showed you on the doc, so they gotta stay classified. They gotta stay classified for now. So 2020, 2021. So if you guys have any Dream SMP songs you've been wanting to hear, or if you're curious and you think like a newer song was secretly written in 2020 or 2021, let me start reading through them, and then you guys can let me know your favorites, and we'll spin the wheel for them. So we have... Oh, whoa, how did I get from 2021 to 2023? Okay. Apparently I don't have a lot of 2022 songs down here. We have When Nothing Mattered More Than Friends. We're starting at the end of 2021 and going through. We have... Oh, that's not... I Think I Gave Up on You Too Soon, which was my unreleased Techno Tommy song. All of My Decembers, Christmas Pageant, Christmas Lights Through Car Windows, Clear Your Conscience, Fighter, unreleased Dream SMP song, Six Emperor Tyrannus, unreleased Dream SMP song. There's some of these that I've never shown you guys, and they're pretty old. Like, I might have played them on like one stream a long time ago. A lot of these... Reach for You, that's a really old one. I can't believe I wrote a song for you. I wanted to release that one for a while, and I just like forgot about it. Okay, yeah, those are all the ones from 2020, 2021. So any requests? Apparently I didn't write Rewritten in Stone in that year, or Legends Never Die. But some songs that I didn't say, so once again, I'll go through them. I Can't Believe I Wrote a Song for You, Reach for You, Maybe I'm the Bad Guy. I don't know if you guys remember that one. I think I played it one time years ago. Voicemail. Played that like one time years ago. I don't know if I've ever played You've Become Someone Else. That was like an old song. I don't even know if I liked it that much. Unpredictable. Wait, no. I don't think I like that song. Some of these are like really old, like early 2020, before I started like posting on YouTube, and I'm like, I was still figuring things out. Six Emperor Tyrannus, Fighter, Clear Your Conscience, Christmas Lights Through Car Windows, all those Christmas songs. I think I Gave Up on You Too Soon. Castles in the Air. I think that one's decent. I don't know if I played it on stream or not. I guess The Heroes Really Fall in the End. That's an angsty one, I think. I don't know if I've played it on stream. Some of these I just can't remember, like if I've ever showed them or not. September Was So Long Ago. When Nothing Mattered More Than Friends. So those are your choices. Bad Guy one seems interesting. Lots of them are unheard. Okay, I'll put them in the wheel. But then if no one else votes for another one, we'll just do Maybe I'm the Bad Guy. It's funny. I wrote this song, I believe. I wrote this song like I think this is like the edited version, because I think I wrote a draft of it in like 2019, and then I ended up not liking it, and then this was like the updated one. But if no one else votes for one, we will do Maybe I'm the Bad Guy. But you guys are welcome to vote for another one. Not gonna lie, this one's kind of fun. Maybe I will just play this one. But I'll still wait for the stream delay to catch up in case someone really, really wants. Oh, has broken me far too many times. When nothing mattered more than friends. Yes. I'll give it a second. I think there's a delay. Like more so than usual. Tragic. But that's alright. I'll give it a minute. In the meantime, what can I show you? Oh yeah, fun fact. Wait. The mirroring is like really throwing me off. Why is it? There we go. That dinosaur is in Sark the Musical. Stay tuned. Just a little fun fact. Yeah. That helmet is not, though, surprisingly. Neither is that arc reactor, but that dinosaur is. I needed to look... I don't want to spoil it, but I think it's in one of the clips somewhere on YouTube. But, like, I needed somebody to look younger for a certain scene. And I'm like, yeah, like, if this is ever produced, like, I'd have one of the ensemble members play this character, and they'd probably be, like, smaller, and they'd probably, like, have their hair and makeup done so they look like younger. But we didn't have that. We're at college on a budget, so I was like, stuffed animal. And so my friend and I went to Target, and I had her pick out a stuffed animal for me, and she picked out that one. So it's a weighted dinosaur from Target, and I love it. Wait, what? How? Yes. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to do maybe I'm the bad guy, because I have done When Nothing Mattered More Than Friends quite a few times. And this one is kind of eerie, and I kind of like it. It says I wrote this one June 1st of 2020. So before I even posted Dream SP songs, this one came first. Here we go. Look, I know that you're mad. I know that you're upset. And maybe rightfully so. 1 second I'm good. 1 second I'm bad. According to you, maybe I'm out of my mind. Maybe I'm the bad guy, or being framed for these crimes. But funny because I realized like there's a lot of themes in that song that ended up really being in rewriting history about the misunderstood villain, and I didn't even realize that. I wonder if it was subconscious inspiration. But I just love writing about characters that are misunderstood. Love this. Thank you so much, Taiga. Thank you. And thank you for the rec. Mad, thank you. Alright, I'm going to spin the wheel again because I was yapping so much, so we still have quite a few. I don't know if we'll get through all of them, but I'm gonna try to get through as many as I can in like 2-ish hours. Till my voice dies and I run out of water. A song I repurposed. That's fun. Okay. I think I have like 2 that I repurposed that I can think of. Where if you guys are curious and you're like, what do you mean by repurposed? Wait, no, I have 3. Okay. So basically it's like I wrote the song initially for another fandom, or maybe it was for myself, and I like, example, I wrote Taking Back What's Mine for the Dream SMP, but then I decided not to release it and ended up repurposing it for my Archetype series. So that's one example. Another example is actually my second Dream SMP song was not written about the Dream SMP, but I used it for it because it applied. All my other Dream SMP songs, I wrote it for the Dream SMP. Like, I'm almost positive. But this one, I know I didn't. I actually originally was inspired after Avengers Infinity War. And I was like, I want to write about like a character like that loses. And then I ended up being like, oh, well, like the Dream SMP, the character's lost, so I'm gonna write it. And it was called, oh my gosh, not me forgetting what it's called. I know the song, I gotta remember the title. Wait, what the heck? How can I not remember the title? Back to the Days. I also sang this at a graduation. I think it was like my sister's graduation. It wasn't her high school graduation. It was like her middle school graduation or something. But yeah, so Back to the Days, which I also reference in Please Don't Make Me Choose. Could we go back to the days? It's not too late to go back. And then I wrote one song I wrote a song for a musical that I ended up repurposing and making it for an album, which is in my Gothic album. I wrote a song for my musical that I'm writing right now, and then it was about a Gothic novel. And then I'm like, wait, I want to put this on my Gothic album because it's about a Gothic novel. So I did that as well. It's called The Abbey. Back to the Days. Back to the Days would be so good because I think I gotta keep the Abbey hidden for now. But I showed it to I've showed some songs to some like a test group of people, like film majors, music majors, theater majors I knew, and they loved it. Like it was one of their favorites. So it makes me feel really excited that the test groups really liked it. But let's do Back to the Days. I think that's a great recommendation. And it's been a while. It's been a real long time. Where did it go? Where's Back to the Days? I have it on my phone if push comes to shove. Because I actually would really like to play that one. Okay, I have it. Yes. Whoa. This song is old because I wrote it in color coding and I don't do that anymore. I haven't done that in years. So let me get my guitar because I wrote this song on the guitar. This is a guitar song. I think I wrote it on the guitar. At least I always played it on the guitar. I don't know if I heard Back to the Days, and if I did like years ago. I know it was like, I think it came out in like October of 2020. Maybe like September. But it's old. Maybe November. It was like fall of 2020. Oh wait, no, it was obviously November because Please Don't Make Me Choose came out first, and that was in November. So yeah, it's pretty old, like November 2020. I wrote it after like November 16th. We all remember that. If you were in the fandom, you remember November 16th was a big day. Anyways, Back to the Days, which was originally inspired after I watched Infinity War. So this is old. This is from like 2019. 2018, 2019. I don't know if I wrote it after Infinity War or Endgame, but I think it was Infinity War. I'll have to check. I have it, the date, somewhere on my phone. I don't have it on the doc. Okay. I have problems with the song. I like the song, but sometimes I play it way too fast or way too slow. So we're going to hope that I do it at a good pace. Look around, maybe we won, maybe we lost, but look at the cost. Everything we had burned to the ground like ashes. Our minds were scattered in the wind. The war is done, and it was an honor to fight by your side. When the dusk is dawn, I hope that this crosses your mind time to time. Look how we've come so far. Yes, we've had our share of bruises and scars, but I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. Some battles were lost, but some were won. I'll remember you as the years go on, but I wouldn't change a single thing. Just keep playing back the memories. Look around, take a good look, take it all in. You might never see it again, so just stop a moment, wait a moment, please. The war is done, and it was an honor to fight by your side. When the dusk is dawn, I hope that this crosses your mind time to time. Look how we've come so far. Yes, we've had our share of bruises and scars, but I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. Some battles were lost, but some were won. I'll remember you as the years go on, but I wouldn't change a single thing. Just keep playing back the memories. The days, back to the days when you were mine, when you were mine, when you were safe. Back to the days when we were ignorantly fine. The days, back to the days when you were mine, when you were mine, when you were safe. Back to the days when we were ignorantly fine. Look how we've come so far. Yes, we've had our share of bruises and scars, but I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change anything. Some battles were lost, but some were won. I'll remember you as the years go on, but I wouldn't change a single thing. Just keep playing back the memories. The days, back to the days when you were mine, when you were mine, when you were safe. Back to the days when we were ignorantly fine. That was Back to the Days, the second Dream SMP song that I ever put out, but was originally inspired after I watched Avengers Infinity War. I felt moved, and I was like, back to the days. I want to go back to the days when all my favorite characters were alive, when they were still mine. It's crazy how some things never change. Anyways, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, nostalgia. Yes. I watched it during my online classes. I did too. I was like a really good student. I'm like, I actually like genuinely felt guilty for like watching stuff during classes for most of it. I think by the end, like last few weeks, I was like, I'm gonna play Minecraft. At least in the classes I didn't like. But for most of the time, I was like, I can't tab out. I can't watch the stream during class. I need to pay attention. I need to get a good grade. I need to like do well in school. And then this stream happened and I was like, well, I'll have it open for this time because it was quite the stream. Characters go poof. That's so sad. I couldn't have said it better myself. Characters go poof. That really hurts. It really does. Let's see. All right. Now we're gonna spin the wheel because I'm trying to go around 2 hours and we have like about 30 minutes left. Wait, that's not really... Oh, I accidentally showed you a song. It's okay. Anyways, we're gonna spin the wheel. What shall we do next? I'm also running out of water, but I still have water left. The classes were during the streams I wanted, so I would record screenshot classes. That's smart. The song I wrote in 2024, 2025. Okay, this is kind of fun. Any guesses or any songs that you're like, oh, you released this. I wonder if you wrote it that same year. Like, any requests? I can read you some as well. I'll read you the ones I wrote in 2024 and 2025 was, I believe, the year I wrote the most songs. Yeah, 2024, I wrote 51 songs. In 2025, I wrote 44. Those were like some of my best years. So I'll just name off the songs, and you guys can let me know which ones you want to hear. As we saw nothing. Thank you. That was a Christmas song that I almost released this past year and then waited. I probably will release it one day, but... okay, so I'll read off the titles. Some of them you may know, some you won't, because some of them I wrote pretty recently, like November of this past year. So, Carpe Diem. I'm not going to read all of them because I don't want to play some of them. Grieve You. Some gothic songs that I can't tell you yet. Can't tell you that one yet. Some of these are too recent to like play on stream for me. Not NYC. I think I've played that on stream before. The Abbey, which is on my gothic album, so I don't know if I could show you that yet. Here, there's a few musical songs, like I'm writing a Jane Austen musical. This song, Trying to Rush Love. There's some very interesting ones in here that I'm like reading. I'm like, what was this about again? Marrying Scheme is from my new musical. That one ended up being a favorite of my test listeners. I did a table reading for the first time of my musical. I finished the first draft for my senior capstone. And I had a table reading with like 14 people, and they really loved Marrying Scheme. That was one of their favorites. It's a duet though, so I don't know if I could play it. Strawberry Lemonade. Sleepless Nights is also from my musical. No Harm Done is also from my musical. A Place Time Doesn't Change is also from my musical. Cover to Cover is also from my musical. A Scene in a Monet. Loving the Reckless. Beware of How You Give Your Heart, musical edition. Coast to Coast, which is funny because one of my friends has a song called Coast to Coast that came out this year. He has a band called the Breathe Outs. You should check out his band. It's really cool. I wrote this before I even knew his band existed, and it has the same title, Coast to Coast. Reach for the Light. Must Be His Sister. That's from my musical. Normal Things, Locals for a Day. Performing Socially. That's from my musical. I wrote a lot of musical songs in 2025. Okay, now we're in 2024. We got some Christmas songs, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Christmas songs. I didn't really like a lot of them. They weren't like bad, but I have to like really like them. I think there was like 2 that I really liked. Chasing Freeways. When I Was Your Age. So those are 2 I released. Barely Breathing. Vampire. That won't be on my gothic album, but I did write a song called Vampire. Pink. I think I've played that before. It's like the part 2 to Blue. I'm Not a Machine. That was Detroit Become Human. Memorialized from my Archetype series. I wrote that one way back then and just held on to it. A Penny for Your Thoughts. Play for Keeps. That one's released. So you're seeing when I wrote Freak Show. Okay, Freak Show, I kind of really like that one. It's really creepy, but also like a part of me sometimes doesn't like it. It's not like super creepy, but it's kind of like, I don't know, I like that one and I've considered releasing it at times. I just like, I don't know, I like minor key songs. You guys know me, you've heard my songs. LA Will Never Be the Same, I played that once on stream. Rewriting History, I wrote this in 2024. Meteorite, A-List Celebrity, The Careful Queen, that one's released with Alicia Liston. I Said It in My Head, that one we played on stream already. The Portraits Beyond Saving, oh, that was an interesting one. Italian Sodas, the song that I mentioned earlier that my friend really wanted me to play because I wrote it for two of my friends and then never played it for them. I will. I don't know why I've been so like bad at it. Like I was like, I'm gonna show you, and then it's been like a year and I forgot to show them. And they brought it up, like I saw them a few weeks ago and they're like, so what about that song? I'm like, oh, I should show you. Okay, we're in 2023 now, so that's the end. But I'll let it catch up because I think I'll make a wheel and put all the songs, and then we can spin and see which one we'll do. So I'm gonna look at the chat and see what you guys are saying and put it on the wheel. So my 2024, 2025, and I didn't read every song because there's a few songs where I'm like, I don't know if I want to sing that one. I feel like it needs some more work, or it's just too raw to sing right now. But let's see. Carpe Diem, is it based on Dead Poet Society? I actually did write it after watching Dead Poet Society. I love that movie. I rewatched it recently. It's actually, I hadn't seen it till like 2 years ago, and then I watched it with my dad and my mom, and my dad's like, this has always been a favorite movie of mine, and I'm like, bro has good taste, and he just never told me before. I mean, he did mention that it was a good movie in the past, but I just never watched it, and then all my friends were like, how have you not seen this movie? It's literally like perfect for you. But it's not like 100% about it, but I was inspired by it. But it was also inspired by like somebody I had met that, oh my gosh, like they were this like talented person and they had these like really cool creative ideas, and then they were like afraid, I don't want to like go into specifics, but they were like afraid to fully like voice their like creativity because it was like they turned on their like creative integrity, and it made me kind of sad for them. And I wasn't like super close to them, but like seeing them like turn on their creative integrity, I was like, that's kind of sad. And I feel like that's what the Dead Poet Society is kind of about, where these like, I don't want to spoil the movie, so I won't, but like they like, some people are like, no, I'm gonna like carpe diem, seize the day, I'm gonna like keep on doing what I love creatively, no matter like, even if it's like hard, and even if other people make fun of me for it, or even if they don't like understand the art the way that like, and why I appreciate it, well, other of them were so willing to like not go down with the ship and like abandon their friends. And it's like, and so that's kind of like what the song is about. But your love for Jane Austen truly is unmatched. Thank you so much. Thank you. I just love Jane Austen. She's so great. Oh, my phone's all glitching out now. Don't die on me. I'm going to put the songs. So I'll put them in the wheel unless you guys have a resounding vote like, oh, I 100% want this song. Wait, what's the musical you writing? Oh, the musical I'm writing is it's based on the Jane Austen novel Northanger Abbey. But it's also a biographical piece about her life and the process of her writing that novel. And I finished the first draft of the script, and I showed it to like a few theaters. Showed it to 2 and mentioned it to a third, and they were like interested vaguely. So I'm gonna try to finish it this summer. Some of them were like, literally send me the script when it's done, and some of them were like, oh, interesting, keep me updated. But I'm gonna finish the script and want to pitch it to these theaters because they're really cool theaters, and one of them's literally like, well, I don't want to go into detail, but like they're like a really, like they've won a lot of really good awards and stuff, and it was kind of crazy that they were like intrigued. So my goal is to finish it this summer. Since it's finished, the first draft, I just have to polish it up and fix a few things, and so that's what it's about. But it's like the first half of the musical is like Jane Austen and like, oh, fun, silly. And the second half is like gothic novel, because that's kind of how the book is. And I love that book so much. Strawberry Lemonade. I actually have that one on my Patreon, which I made and then never updated. I'm so sorry. I had a bunch of videos edited for it too, and I just didn't upload them because I lost them. I found them though recently. Rewriting History. Play for Keeps or Barely Breathing. All right. All right, so I have Carpe Diem, Strawberry Lemonade, Rewriting History, Play for Keeps, and Barely Breathing. Now we shall spin the wheel and see what it lands on. You can't even see it once again because my brightness is so far up. There we go. Spinning, spinning, spinning. Oh. We have Strawberry Lemonade. That's actually an upbeat song, so maybe that's a good thing because we've had a few sad ones. I mean, it's so easy to write sad songs. Like, it's not easy, but I feel like they come like so naturally, and it's hard to like capture a moment when you're really happy. I feel like you live out that moment, and then you're like, yay, why do we do that? Why do we dwell on the sad moments more than the happy ones? Like, I feel like we have a really happy moment, and we're like, that was awesome. Anyways, and then we have a sad moment, and we're like, all I can do is think about this and write sad poetry and write sad music, and it's like we dwell so much on those sad parts of our lives when there's probably a lot of happy ones that we just don't write about. So this is a kind of happy one. It is happy. I'd consider it happy. It's like... Okay, the song is called Strawberry Lemonade, and it's about, like, I was inspired because, like, do you ever see somebody and you're like, wow, like, we were, like, best friends in, like, elementary school or something, or like middle school or something, and then we just like faded apart, but like we never had a falling out, but you're like, wow, I remember we were super chill at one time and we like used to hang out a lot, like, and then you're just not anymore, but you don't like feel sad, you're just like, wow, we were like really cool like when we were friends. That's kind of what this song is about. It's very like female friendship. Like, I tried to capture it like with poetry, like I guess I would say poetry. I tried to like think of like imagery in this song. Like, I wanted to just give you the feeling of like a summertime female friendship. That's like the vibes that I was getting. Like, and this friend, she was one of my female friends. And like I just felt like if I could like invoke that imagery, it would capture that friendship that like was for a season and that didn't end on a sour note necessarily, but it just like had its course. And I felt like Strawberry Lemonade would be how I would like describe that. So that's why the song's called Strawberry Lemonade. Okay. I see you still like monarch butterflies in California tides, reading on the beach, catching a summer breeze, riding in your Jeep, and windows down coffee is iced in your hand, sunset rain by sand. You're in California, girl, not much different. was Strawberry Lemonade, and I wrote that song in July of 2025, so a little less than a year ago. Make so sadness takes time to forget. The happy can be forgotten, such taken for granted. So that may be why. That's really well said, Mad. I had to squint because my eyes aren't bad, but they're not perfect on tiny screens. But that's so true. Sadness does take a lot of time to forget, and I feel like maybe we write about those moments, like you said, because we just like take a while to process them, while happy ones, like nothing went wrong, so we take it for granted and we're so quick to move past them. But that's really well said. That's so good. I think there's I keep saying there's a stream delay, so I'm gonna spin the wheel so that way we have the next one and we can chat while we're looking for the song. But we have about maybe I'll do 2 more. I don't know. I can do another wheel song if you want. And also if you guys I was just saying random nonsense. No, it sounded like you had very good intelligent thought. I really liked what you were saying. I think I could see what you're trying to say and it totally makes sense. A fan song I didn't release, so that's our next one. But I was gonna say, if you guys have any ideas for a future stream, I'm gonna do other music streams this summer, lots more. But if you want me to do another wheel stream and you're like, hey, I want you to do a song that was inspired by a TV show or something, or I don't know, or a song that you wrote for a specific genre that ended up becoming another genre, or something random, anything you want, you can comment below and I will consider adding it to the next wheel the next time we do a wheel stream. But let me see, a song that I wrote for fandom that I didn't release. So that Spider-Man one was one, I guess. Let's see, what else do I have? A fandom song I didn't release. I have my Dream SMP ones. I wrote a Loki song. I don't even know if I like it that much. I liked parts of it. I posted it during season 2 of the Loki show, and I was like, this song's inspired by the Loki show, and then I never did anything with it. I don't know why. It was called Rewrite the Story. I have a lot of rewriting songs, don't I? So I could do a Dream SMP song or my unreleased Loki song. I don't even know if I know how to play this song. I have, I think I gave up on you too soon. Fighter, Sic Semper Tyrannis, if I'm saying that right. Was there any other unreleased? I released Taking Back What's Mine. I read up any song about a superhero. I actually am trying to remember how the song even goes. Wait, I forgot. I was like, I know I posted a clip of it on TikTok, and I'm like, I don't have TikTok on my phone, but I re-downloaded it to post some Stark stuff. So let me see if I can find it. Wait, no, I deleted it. Wait, let me find it. I'll find it on my computer. I hope. I have the lyrics. I'm just trying to remember the melody. Oh wait, LOL, what am I doing? I literally record every single song that I've ever written on my voice memos. I have all of these. There's so many, it's so bad. Let me find it so I can remember the melody. I Gave Up on You Too Soon and Fighter are my favorite, and I hope they get released officially someday in some form. Hey, I mean, wow, my plane just rang. Taking Back What's Mine got released, so you never know. Oh yeah, here it is, November 2023. Dang, okay, I really... So, what do you guys want? Rewrite the Story, I Think I Gave Up on You Too Soon, or Fighter? Those seem to be the ones coming up. I'm gonna get my capo just in case I need it. I left it over here. Whoops. My ukulele got stuck. I think I stream about forgotten songs. A stream about forgotten songs, like songs you had worked on but decided to just not post or didn't like the full. That would be fun. I like that. I think that'd be fun. I like that stream idea. Thank you, Mad. Thank you for that stream idea. I think that's a really good idea. I like that. Forgotten songs. Because there's some songs where I'm like, I forgot about this and I didn't know it existed. And then I low-key forgot about Taking Back What's Mine for a hot minute. Like I remembered writing it, but like I hadn't thought about it much in recent months. And then you guys were mentioning it and I was like, oh, that's right. I actually do really like that song. And here we are. Actually, I don't really remember how this song goes that much. Maybe I should do another song, because I do like this song, but I don't know if I remember it enough. Okay, I'll let you guys choose. Fighter, or I think I gave up on you too soon, but I'll at least play the first verse of this song since I remember how that goes. This scene didn't play out in the way I thought it would. I lost everything and you're saying it's good. It's better this way. I think if they had a choice then they would have stayed. You say the story wasn't meant to end that way. I think that it should. And I don't really remember the rest of it, but yeah, I'll either do Fighter or I think I gave up on you too soon. Let me see if I can put it in the wheel maybe. I think I'll do one more song after this. I'll do this one and then we'll do the last spin and we'll have to save the others for the next time since it's getting late. Well, not that late, but at least my voices can only last so long. Hello, Diamond. Welcome to the stream. We still are doing a few more spins. We're trying to figure out if I should do we're doing right now on the wheel of spins, we are doing a song that is unreleased. So we are debating between a Fighter and I think I gave up on you too soon. So I'm going to spin it. And I think I'll do one, maybe two more songs after this one, depending on how long it takes for me to find the songs. But I'll do another stream like this for sure. Fighter. We're doing Fighter. That's kind of fun because I feel like I haven't done Fighter in a while. Sapnap's Almost song. Okay. This is a guitar song. Perfect. I don't have to change instruments. Water. Hydration is key. Dang, it's crazy how like unvibrant my camera is. Because that wall looks almost white and it's literally bright mint. That's crazy. Anyways. I feel like I don't look that dull, but like the stuff behind me. Anyways. Fighter. This was written in April of 2021. Do you remember the old days when it was only us three? Taking on the world together, we were really quite a team. But then we hit stormy waters, and things were never the same. I really preferred my old friend to the monster you became. And I fought by your side through it all. I always had your back, and it took quite some time, but now I finally realize that I've always been a fighter. But when has anybody fought for me, helped you win all your battles? It's still the odd one out of three. Don't get me wrong, it started great, but you showed me even the best people can change. And now you say you want my help, be like me and do it by yourself. Yeah, I remember the old days, and I remember they're gone. You promised him the crown, the land, and promised me nothing at all. Still I stuck by your side and watched you change from afar. You let it all go to your head. Now I don't even know who you are, 'cause you got just one taste of power and left us both behind. And now you expect me to help you. You really have lost your mind. I've always been a fighter, but when has anybody fought for me, helped you win all your battles? It's still the odd one out of three. Don't get me wrong, it started great, but you showed me even the best people can change. And now you say you want my help, be like me and do it by yourself. I remember the old days, the brick house by the lake, riding on horseback through valleys, hearing your laugh. I remember you changing, watching our friendship fading. You tore apart our happy group, no longer three, it's only two. I've always been a fighter, but when has anybody fought for me? I'm done winning your battles, it's over, can't you see? I won't lie, it started great, but you showed me even the best people can change. And now you say you want my help, be like me and do it by yourself. And that was Fighter. Hello. Oh, I just got home from friend's house. It's actually wait, listening to what we currently have of Stark the Musical, and I remembered you were live. Oh, I'm so glad you liked the Stark song so far. 2 songs come out tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Ultron songs. But that is so cool. I'm so glad you enjoy it. And like, it makes me so happy to release it, because like it's been hard just having these songs all to myself. Like, I love it. I love that you're enjoying it. It means a lot. Smiling so wide right now. I'm so glad you like the song Fighter. I haven't played it in so long, and I forgot how much I liked it. It's a fun song. It's sad, but like, I love angsty songs. Wow, I think my allergies are kicking in. My dogs have been outside, and they were like kicking up dirt yesterday, and they were inside today, so that's probably why. I love this, but why I get attacked all of a sudden. So true, so true. I'm so sorry you had to be attacked like that. Emotionally attacked. I have been obsessing over Stark. I've invested since you first mentioned it. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, yeah, I have 2 songs. Wait, actually, for people that don't know, let me link it in the chat. I feel like most people in the chat probably know, but just in case. Whoa, I just typed in... My brain was on Strawberry Lemonade, and I typed in Strawberry Lemonade instead of Stark, LOL. But yeah, if anyone wants to check it out, tomorrow at 10 a.m. I'm dropping the next 2 songs. Since you're here, I'll let you know what they're called. When You Fall, which is about Steve Rogers and Tony Stark, and then Borrowed Time, which is about Wanda Maximoff. Fun fact, my dad's favorite song was Borrowed Time for a while. I don't know if it still is, but he still will randomly be in the kitchen being like, I'm Wanda Maximoff. And then my dad loves singing my songs. And he'll always like, it's funny because my dad says he can't sing, but he definitely could belt. Like, he can belt on key. He's like, ugh, I can't sing. I took singing lessons in college. I guess I did really good in my singing class in college, but I don't sing. And then he'll randomly just be like belting like Wanda's part in Stark the Musical in the kitchen. And my mom's like, but like he's on pitch and he's hitting those notes, but he's like, no, I can't sing. And then When You Fall, it's very much like, it's Age of Ultron. So like, I'll just say it's inspired by the scene when it's like that's the end game. How are you planning to face it? We'll face it together. Like, that's what that song is about. Anyways, let's spin the wheel before I get on another superhero tangent, as I love to do. But that's what you get when you come here. I mean, it wouldn't be a stream if I didn't talk about a superhero, but I said we do at least one more, maybe two more, depending on how well my voice is faring up, because I only have this much water left. But enough. A song I played in my band set. So these are all like hard to sing songs, so why did I do this to myself? Well, not all of them. So basically any song that I played live when I was in a band. A lot of Dream SMP songs, a lot of non-ones. Maybe I have a playlist on my, I have a list on my phone of all the band songs I've ever played, so I'm gonna do that. I'll pull it up and read it to you guys. I love Wanda's character so much. I'm very excited. The teaser got me giddy. I'm so glad. It was so fun. Like, when I first, like, cast that musical, the actress for Wanda was, like, so excited. I mean, both of, like, all of the girls were, I mean, everyone was excited, but, like, the girls were, like, especially excited, and they were, like, trying on the costumes together and, like, taking pictures and like super hyped. And Leilani Monk, she's a great actress. She plays Wanda in the stage reading. Fun fact, she's married to the guy that plays Bruce Banner, and her brother-in-law plays Steve Rogers, and her brother plays Peter Parker. So we got the whole family in there. And yeah, it's she's really cool, and she's a great actress. Let's see. Okay, so these are the songs that you can choose from. Comment in the chat which ones you'd be interested in, and I'll spin the wheel and I'll play one of them. So these are from the band sets I would do. Clear Your Conscience, Promises You Couldn't Keep, Monsters, When Nothing Mattered More Than Friends, Rue the Day, Bittersweet, Written for a Movie, which we already did, Don't Stray, Please Don't Make Me Choose, Sunken and Shattered, Take You Down, My Best Friend, Fool's Gold, The Girl Who Lost Her Grip, The Heroes We Thought We Were, Down by the Ocean, You Are My Friend, Blue. I'm like going through the different playlists and trying to say the ones I haven't said yet. Seasons Change, Ivory Keys, Invisible, yeah, a lot of them we played the same ones, but we changed it up sometimes. Veranda, Once Upon a Time, Play with Dynamite, Forgiveness, some of these. Okay, I'm almost done going through all the lists. There's some Christmas songs from our Christmas gig. A Lonely New Year's Eve was the... Yeah, Ardently, we did that for one gig. Beware of How You Give Your Heart, and Half Agony, Half Hope. So those are all the band songs you can choose from, and I will type them into the wheel, and I'll spin, and we'll do one of them. The costumes and props look so good, and everyone's voices are absolutely gorgeous. Oh, thank you so much. Another fun little story. I'll probably like make little... I've been trying to like make a TikTok reel every day for Stark. I actually made most of them like a month in advance because I was super excited and edited a lot my last month of school. Anyways, fun little story that I haven't shared yet, though, that I'll probably share at some point, is for the costumes and props. Most of those were either I used my savings to buy them, or my friends who were really cool and also nerdy like me, like, contributed, like, props. Like, they let me borrow them, a lot of them. Like, Thor's hammer is my cousin's, and, like, she's like, every time she sees it, she's like, yes, that's my hammer and it's being put to good use. And then I had like a friend donate, or like I borrowed the Loki helmet, and then it was like in my closet for like 2 years, and I kept trying to give it back, but then we'd always forget to give it to each other at the end of our hangout. Another friend gave me Cap's shield to use. And the actors were like very careful with them and being like, oh, like, I gotta be careful because this is your friends, and they were like so sweet. One of my friends let me use Loki's scepter. Like, my friends are so cool, they have the craziest stuff. I had the Infinity Stones. I spent $125 on realistic working Infinity Stones when I was like a sophomore in high school because I was insane. I used all my tips that I made playing at coffee shops to buy those. I think I even sold some Littlest Pet Shops that I had been collecting because I used to collect Littlest Pet Shops to also pay for that. So yeah, fun times. All right, putting it into the wheel. Nerding out on stream, 0%. Amanda not nerding out on stream, 0% success rate. So true. So far, casting's very well chosen. Thank you so much. Really, like, it's so interesting how the casting worked. Like, some, I was like 100% no that you have to be this person. But then we had some roles where, like, the person kept falling through. Like, for Thanos, we had like 2 or 3 people like have to drop out. So then I just got one of my friends, I asked one of my friends, and I was like, hey, like, your boyfriend, like, he does theater with you when you guys don't have like somebody, and he likes theater, like, could he do this? And she was like, heck yeah. And so like he agreed to do it, so that was really cool. You haven't met him, or he plays Loki too. Anyways, also we had like a Hawkeye have to be replaced, and so we got somebody that was like a friend of a friend that lived like an hour away, and he would like drive out to rehearsal, and he was a freshman in college at the time, and he has an amazing voice. Like, I think he's gonna be a senior next year now. But anyways, I gotta put the stuff in the wheel. I could talk about the cast so much because they're so cool. But I need to play the music. Since this is my last stream for a few weeks, probably, because I have a lot of work stuff I'm going out of town for. But half agony, half hope. I can't spell. Autocorrect never wants to work when I want it to. You got 2 for half agony, so I'm gonna do 2 since we have 2 votes for that. You are my friend. Girl who lost her grip, sunken and shattered. Would say, but does Thanos sing? Okay, so in the demos, Thanos does sing, like he's supposed to, but we had to like compromise a little bit on some songs where like we had already practiced the song and we couldn't change the key, but the key was like, it wasn't in the right key for my singer who played Thanos, so he speaks it in the stage reading because the key worked for like all the leads, but it didn't work for him. And since he joined later, we're like, well, we already gave this key to a bunch of people, so he was like agreed to just speak the part, but if it was performed on stage, it would be sung. Thanos only sings in like the second to last song. He doesn't even say anything for the entire musical. Like, and I had this vision where I wanted like the same person to play like all the villains, because the point isn't the villains, the point is the Avengers, the point is them. Like, so have the same person play all the villains, play Loki, Ultron, Thanos, because that's not the point. The point is the Avengers. And so I thought that was really fun. Let's hear Stark's song. I won't be doing any Stark songs on this stream, but I will do a stream at some point, maybe on the Stark channel. So subscribe and stay tuned for that, because I definitely want to do that. I'm thinking maybe after Act 1 doing a stream. I think that would be a really fun way to celebrate. Maybe for Comic-Con too. I'm going to Comic-Con. I'm so excited. I haven't been to Comic-Con inside since 2019 for the 50-year anniversary. And it was so much fun. Alright, I'm gonna spin the wheel. I have Clear Conscience, Bittersweet, Half Agony, Half Hope twice. And then You Are My Friend, Girl Who Lost Her Grip, and Sunken and Shattered. Some of these are abbreviations, but I can tell what they are. And we're gonna spin. My phone's in black and white, but it still works. All right. Oh. Despite having 2 votes for Half Agony, Half Hope, The Girl Who Lost Her Grip, or The Girl Who Lost, is what I put in. That's the one we're doing. And I think I'll do one more after this because I'm just having so much fun and I have enough water, I think. Loki and Tony, because I love their character arcs. They're so well done. Same. Loki was one of my favorites. Like, I think currently he wouldn't be in my top 5, but like he was in my top 5 for like most of my life. And so when I was writing Stark, it took a lot not to make him like a big character in it, but I knew like Loki being a big character wouldn't serve the plot of Stark because he's not super like entwined with his story. But yeah, Tony and Loki were like some of my favorites. Tony, Loki, Spider-Man, Peter. I keep on calling them by their first names. I'm trying not to, but like, why should I stop? But really funny story. My producer, like I used to always, one of my producers, I would like refer to all the characters by their first names. And one day she's like, do you do that intentionally? And I was like, what? And she's like, you call the characters by their first name. And I'm like, I never realized I did that before. And she's like, yeah, like it's like I didn't know if you knew that you referred to them all like that. So I'd always be like, yeah, like Peter and Tony and Loki and Natasha Romanoff, Wanda Maximoff were all favorites of mine. Those are my top 5 when I wrote the musical. Now I'd have to say Tony, Peter. I like Frank Castle, Daredevil, Matt Murdock. Frank Castle's the Punisher. I always call him Frank Castle, though. It's a really bad habit. Like, it's so funny. I call him by his name more than any other character, probably. And especially because he's not a super popular character until they announce that he's going to be in the new Spider-Man movie. Like, I would say it all the time, and my friends would be like, what are you talking about? Who are you talking about? I was, like, visiting my friend in New York, and I'm like, this is, like, where Frank Castle was, and she was like, who's Frank Castle? What are you I wrote a paper on that, actually, for, maybe I could do an essay stream. That'd be fun. Maybe, I don't know. I wrote a bunch of, like, short stories for one of my classes, and I wrote one about, like, harassing my friend about Marvel when I visited her in New York, but she enjoyed it. It was funny, silly banter. Marvel out of 10, Thunderbolts. When it first, okay, Thunderbolts, okay, I could go in deep. I really like Thunderbolts. I saw it 3 times in theaters, but, and I really like it. I think it's a really good movie. It's like really one of the best Marvel movies in recent years. And like I said, I saw it 3 times and loved it every time. But I think I actually liked, and this was an unpopular opinion with my friends, even though I loved Thunderbolts and saw it with my friends, and I like had such a fun time seeing it. I think I liked Fantastic Four more because, and hear me out, Fantastic Four did something that the other movies hadn't done in a long time, which was have a brand new idea with no references to the past. Like the Thunderbolts was a great movie, but it really drew from all the past Marvel, which was fun and nostalgic. Same with No Way Home, like another great movie, but they both heavily rely on like previous knowledge or nostalgia, while Fantastic Four successfully introduced 4 new characters to the universe, a fully new plot, a fully new dilemma, a fully new dynamic, and did it really beautifully, and it made me cry a lot. Thunderbolts made me cry too, but I remember thinking like, oh, Fantastic Four, like, I like that it was something new and original, and so I actually think I liked that one more than Thunderbolts, even though I did enjoy Thunderbolts, and definitely was talking about Bob with my friends for a long time. We were making all these Bob memes, and it was a lot of fun. Anyways, you guys know how to get me talking. Frank is my favorite MCU character right now. Yes. He's like top 3 for me right now. It's bad. I was watching Daredevil Born Again, and every episode I was like, is Frank Castle gonna be here? My roommate's like, he's not in this season. I'm like, what? No, they're lying to us. He's gonna show up. I'm like, wait, guys, it's so bad. You don't know how bad it is. Wait, I will play the song. I promise you I'll play The Girl Who Lost Her Grip. I just can't help myself. I have this signed photo of Frank Castle and Karen Page from The Punisher. It's from Deborah Ann Woll, who plays Karen Page, because they're so. Are they the only Marvel love triangle that I'm invested in? Maybe. Did I pay to get this signed photo from her photographer and ask for a personalized message and put it on my vinyl shelf? Maybe I did, but it's okay. We're gonna play music now. I need to go back to being more normal. No, being normal is boring. Okay. Yeah, this is only the very beginning of how it goes deep, guys. It goes deep. I could be I'm actually restraining myself every stream. I could actually be way more nerdy. That's just the start. No, that's so cool. Thank you. Thank you. I know, right? Oh my gosh, no, because if you guys watch Daredevil Born Again, there's like a subtle love triangle, and I'm sorry, like, Matt Murdock is not good for my Queen Karen page. I talk about it nonstop. Like, at school, I started wars with all the comic bros and was like, I was like nonstop talking about it. I was like, no, guys, you don't understand. She keeps going back to him, but no, she needs better. She needs Frank Castle, and yeah, it's look at me being my fandom self. Yes, I ship things like everybody else. My top 5 are Tony Stark, Loki, Wanda, Kamala Khan, and James Rhodes. That's base. Oh my gosh, Kamala's underrated. I love the actress, Iman. She's so fun. She's so cool. I love that she loves playing her character so much. I love when actors play a character they've really wanted to play for a long time, and I just love her. She's so cool, and she's a great actress. I love seeing like young actresses getting like a breakout role like that, and she did such a good job. I love hearing you ramble. Passion is great. Thank you. I love rambling with you guys. And if you guys want me to do a just chatting stream sometime, let me know, because I'd totally be down. I haven't seen any new Marvel movies since Multiverse of Madness. That's fair. Multiverse of Madness was probably my least favorite Marvel movie. For more so because of, I felt like it after WandaVision, I wasn't happy with how they portrayed her character, and there were several parts where I'm like, they could have gone in depth here. Like, what if they made her realize that she could be like a mother to America Chavez, because like they both were missing people. There's so much where I was like, what if you did this, or what if you did that, but like they didn't, and it just makes me sad what they did to her character. So yeah, that's fair. Like it was like a well cinematography, like idea, really cool idea, like they pulled it from like the comic, like a House of X, like, yeah, cool idea, but I just wish like it was executed differently. So that's fair. But this was the plan all along. We're nerds too. Yes, I call myself a professional, a nerd, and I accumulate nerds. Actually, I only started a YouTube channel to meet nerds. Actually, that's secretly been my goal all along, to meet other people that are crazy and obsessed with nerdy stuff. My favorites are Deadpool, Iron Man, Hulk/Bruce, James Rhodes, and Doctor Strange. Yes, those are great. Oh my gosh, my roommate loves Deadpool, and we would go like out sometimes. We went out one time, and we were like, we have to wear our Marvel pajamas because it was like finals week, and she wore her Deadpool ones, and I wore my Spider-Man ones, and it was great. Like, she's so fun. Oh my gosh. And she would always reference Deadpool, and she'd be like, oh my gosh, like, I'm the Deadpool girl, and you're the Iron Man girl, and like, we would always joke about that. So that is so cool. Your outfit is so cute. Thank you so much. I brought back a lot of my old clothes from college that I never got to wear here, and so I've just been having fun with outfits recently. Yes, Frank Castle. Hawkeye based. Hawkeye is so fun. He's actually underrated. Bucky Barnes. Yes, please share. Black Widow. Yes. Moon Knight. Yes. Oh my gosh. Your plan was a success. I'm so glad. Anyways, I should probably play The Girl Who Lost Her Grip, and then I'll do one more song, and then we'll be done because my voice will probably die. Focus so much on the multiverse idea and the chaos rather than the characters. So true. Like, I feel like if they there was an idea, and it was almost really good, and then the execution just disappointed me. As I see you said, it disappointed you too. But super cool concept. But yeah. All right. The Girl Who Lost Her Grip. A Wanda song. Funny enough, this is about her losing her grip. Inspired by her losing her grip. Yeah. We gotta lock in. We're just getting so excited, aren't we? What am I supposed to do now that you're gone? I can't go on. Edinburgh to Africa felt like a blink. I'm on my knees and I'm holding on to every We say move on, but I'll still call you mine. I'll love you like I've always loved you. I guess I'm the girl who lost her grip. They gather around and watch me slip, as I do my best, try to fix this mess. Of course I'll just make things worse, because I'm the girl who lost her grip on reality, lost all sense of normality, lost all control, too far gone to console. What a poor, restless soul. How am I supposed to laugh now that you're gone? It feels so wrong. Upstate New York to a small town in New Jersey, a house that should have been for you and me. I guess I could try to live here, but it wouldn't be the same without you, dear. I'd be lonely. They say that I need to adapt, learn to cope, but how can I do that when you were my one and only? I guess I'm the girl who lost her grip. They gather around and watch me slip, as I do my best, try to fix this mess. Of course I'll just make things worse, because I'm the girl who lost her grip on reality, lost all sense of reality, lost all control, too far gone to console. What a poor, restless soul. Does it make me a bad person for trying to live in the past? It's somewhere where I can still reach you. Would you hate me if you saw me trying way too hard to make this last? Don't think that I'm ready to leave you. Guess I'm the girl who lost her grip. They gather around and watch me slip, as I do my best, try to fix this mess. Of course I'll just make things worse, because I'm the girl who lost her grip on reality, lost all sense of normality, lost all control, too far gone to console. What a poor, restless soul. The girl who lost her grip. I think we'll do one more song and then we'll wrap it up, since we're at 2.5 hours, which is crazy, but I've been having so much fun. That's the last of my water. Hydration is key, and I'll be hydrating after the stream. Oh, you should ask your roommate what of the 3 Devil movies is her favorite. My favorite's the third one. If you comment down below, I will ask her and I will let you know what she says. I want to say it's the third one, but I could be wrong. I don't think I've ever formally asked her, but she's talked about that one a lot. But let's see, it's such a pretty song. Fun times. Thank you. Acoustic guitar makes me sometimes die of ecstasy. I'm so glad. I know acoustic guitar is such a good instrument. I love. Maybe I'm biased, but I just love acoustic guitar. That Noise Calm song. I remember the Noise meme. Good. Thank you. All right, we're gonna do our last one, and then for all of the ones that we didn't do, we will do that in another stream. And then if you have any other wheel prompts that you want me to add, we can totally do that. So let's see our last one. What's it gonna be? Oh my, wait, I feel like that's kind of sad, because like that's really short. So maybe I'll do that real quickly and then I'll do an actual last song. So let me do that really quickly. Let me go to my whips, my music whips. That's what I have, a folder called music whips. Okay, I'm gonna play this fragment of a song and then I'll do the last song. So this one, I actually did write a good chunk of it, but I didn't write the ending of the song or like the bridge. So I'm just gonna play verse 1. It's called Biographies because I've read like 4 biographies this year, and so I actually think I wrote it this year. Yeah, January. So here's the first verse of the fragment of an unfinished song. I'm reading a story of honor and glory. It follows 2 friends. I know how it ends, but it starts off with promise. And if I'm being honest, I'm rooting for them, though I know how it ends. That's the problem with reading biographies. That's what it's. I haven't finished it yet though, but it's gonna go. Yeah, I said I guess I won't go into it so much because it's not finished, but it's supposed to be like, I was like, yeah, I keep reading biographies and I'm like, oh, this is going so well, and then I'm like, wait, I know how this happens. This was history. It's like Hamilton. Like, you're watching Hamilton, you're like, no, wait, I know he freaking dies. This is terrible. Oh my gosh. Anyways, last spin for real this time because my voice is dying. Okay. A song I wrote in 2018 or 2019. This is going to be our last one. Wow, we did all the a song I wrote. So next time we're going to do a song about a friend, a song from my new album, a song from a video game, or a song about a video game, a song about a book, a song I wrote for a musical, and a song about a city. But we're going to do this time 2018, 2019. Do I even have... I know I do, actually, because I have one song from 2017. Okay. So you guys can choose. My 28, you guys can let me know which ones I should put in the wheel. And this will be the last song of the stream. My best friend likes them too. Come Around. Barefoot and Dancing in the Rain. Bridges. Worlds Apart. Now we're in 2019. Begin Again. Seasons Change. I wrote that one in 2019. Blue. Wait. Yeah. Down by the Ocean. So those are your options. Let me know. I'll put them in the wheel and that'll be our last song. My voice is very much... But you know what? I think it's mostly because I'm talking so much. Okay, I'll put all these in the wheel. I know, I'll put all of these in the wheel. You guys all have some really great ones. And you know what? I can totally, like, put this one... I can totally, like, add this to the next wheel, too, if you guys want to hear more old songs. Like I said, if you want another wheel stream, let me know. Alright, so I see Worlds Apart. Ooh, wait, I see Diamond said something up here. Speaking of nerdy things and books, my friends got me Five Nights at Freddy's novels for everything. Yo, happy belated birthday. Happy birthday. Oh my gosh. And that sounds so cool. That's so fun. I'm so glad you got those books. That is so cool. I'm putting all the ones. Blue. Down by the ocean. We're getting like all of them, but you know what? It'll make it. I want to hear Today's a New Day sometime. I love that one so much. Wait, actually, I think that one was 2020. Maybe that's why I was like, I feel like that's really close to this era. Today's a New Day. Let me see, when was that written? It wasn't on my doc. So yeah, I was like in the 2020s. So I can't do that one, but very close to the era. I see another Down by the Ocean. All right. Okay, so we have Worlds Apart, Come Around, My Best Friend Likes Him Too, Blue, Down by the Ocean, twice, and then Begin Again. Oh, and I just got an ad. No! Okay. We're gonna spin it. We're gonna see what do we get for our last song of the stream. Down by the Ocean. I mean, people will get what they want. Let me look. So this is a good ending song, I think. My voice might die actually, but you know what? We're gonna have fun. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, 2 Stark songs tomorrow. I will be announcing an album very soon for my Gothic songs. And comment below what kind of music streams you want to see. I'm gonna do it on the uke because I wrote it on the uke and I don't want to play flats right now on the guitar. All right, last one. I'm gonna give it my all, despite my voice. It'll be fine. We're gonna have fun. But yeah, comment below and thank you for tuning in. Here is Down by the Ocean, written in October of 2019. Still my favorite. I'm so glad you like the acoustic recordings. Now you have another one to add to your collection. I never called you out, even though you've done me wrong 1,000 times. Wait, I messed that up. Let me start so you have a good recording. Okay. I never called you out, even though you've done me wrong 1,000 times. You're spreading rumors around town, but you told me that you were fine. I was bound by the ocean when I heard about all of the things that you said. Now my eyes are open, but my heart is broken. I wish you didn't. Yes, I was a doormat in the past, but now I've changed, I'm done with that. You taught me some lessons, but all your aggression drove me up the wall. I should have known we'd never last. Bottom of the seas where my heart's at. Lost in the depression with all of these questions. My mind is obsessing over the fact that you stabbed my back. Endless nights that I stayed up late, crying over you. Gave you a chance, but now it's too late. There's things you can't undo. Thought I'd sink, but I swam. So you tried to break my heart. Tried to rip my sail, but I still availed. So you fed me to the sharks. Yes, I was a doormat in the past, but now I've changed, I'm done with that. You taught me some lessons, but all your aggression drove me up the wall. I should have known we'd never last. Bottom of the seas where my heart's at. Lost in the depression with all of these questions. My mind is obsessing over the fact that you stabbed my back. That you stabbed my back. I admit that I wanted you back. At first, you even had me questioning my own self-worth. But now I see that my loneliness made me blind, trying to ruin me format in the past, but now I've changed, I'm done with that. You taught me some lessons, but all your aggression drove me up the wall. I should have known we'd never last. Bottom of the sea is where my heart's at. Lost in the depression with all of these questions. My mind is obsessing over the fact that you stabbed my back. That you stabbed my back. I was down by the ocean. Yeah. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This was so much fun. I had a lot of fun, and I can't wait to do more streams for you all soon. Let's see. Down by the Ocean is the anthem of one of the best phases of my life and helped me through one of the darkest. It brings back so many memories. Oh, that means a lot. You said I feel like I say that every time you play it. Don't feel bad. I love that. That's so cool. It always like feels so surreal to me when I hear that a song like one of my songs helped someone during a dark period of their life, because I definitely have songs like that from other people, from other artists. So it's really crazy when I realize that my songs can do that for other people. So thank you for sharing that, and I'm so glad that you enjoyed this cover. And thank you guys for tuning in. I had a lot of fun, and I will be doing more streams soon. Like I said, I'm going out 2 different weeks in June, out of town for work, and like volunteer stuff, so I will not be here. So I might not stream in June, or I might like stream like only once maybe, depending on how my schedule is, but I will definitely be streaming in July and August, and I will still be uploading Stark every weekend, so check out the channel. And I have an album announcement coming very soon. I think I said I would give you a sneak peek of a song in the description, so I'll stay true to my word, and I will give you one sneak peek of a song. Okay. I'll give you guys one sneak peek of a song. Let's see, which one should I do? Okay, this is just, actually, I'll show you this one sneak peek. I just started working on this with my guitarist. Do I want to show you this one? Actually, scratch that. I think that song's still coming along. I'm going to show you, I'm making a music video for this song. I made a music video for this song, and I'm just going to show you. This is your sneak peek of my album, so stay tuned. This is going to be the second song on the album, and it will get a music video. It already has it recorded. It's in the editing process. It'll come out in probably, I can't tell you yet. I almost told you. But here is the very beginning. Here's your sneak peek, and then I'm ending the stream. You made it this far. You deserve it. Thank you.
Heard you've got a problem with me. You've been in my room apparently. I heard you don't like what you see. You formed an opinion.
And that's all you're getting. But yeah, that's one of the songs on the album. 8 songs. I've already I showed a sneak peek of the album closer last stream, and that's the album music video. So you still don't know the album opener, you still don't know other songs on it. But yeah, it's still not like mastered, and it's still gonna like add a little bit to it, but the vocals and the piano are done for that song. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm so glad you made it for a bit too. Yay, I'm glad I got to catch the stream. Yes, thank you guys for staying here for so long. Yes, also, wait, my friend's gonna be like so, like, he's very humble, but my friend that's playing piano on that song, he has a band, and it's like an alt indie band, and I, like, a lot of my friends, they really, like, I showed, like, they were like, wait, actually his band's really cool, like, if you like indie alt rock, he's like has this cool band. He's a classic pianist, but he's also a guitarist, and like I try to shout him out, and he's like, no, you don't have to do that, like, it's okay. He's like so humble. So here's his band. You can check out his songs, they're pretty cool, but he also plays classic piano, and he played on like 3 songs already, and we're gonna record a few more. It's like the piano's like from like the 1920s, 1930s. We have this like really old piano that we recorded on. But yeah, so there's gonna be a lot of that piano in the album, but we're also gonna have like a modern song or two. We're gonna have like one modern song. We're gonna have some guitar, but that piano is like gonna be all over that album. So I'm really excited. But yeah, have a very blessed rest of your month until we see you again. Thank you so much, Diamond. I hope you have a blessed rest of your month too. All of you have a blessed rest of your month. And remember to hydrate, because like hydration is key. And look at me, I've already drank all my water. It's gonna be hot out there in summertime in June, so drink that water. And I'll be posting Stark for the next month, but I probably won't be live. And yeah, I'll see you all in July. I hope you have so much fun, and stay safe out there, guys. I will see you all soon. Dang, even the instruments fit the vibes. Yay! I know, I'm so excited. I'm producing this album too, so it's so much fun. I can't wait to share more with you soon. But alas, goodbye for now. Goodbye. Bye. I'm gonna keep waving because there's a stream delay and it's gonna randomly cut me off, like probably in the middle of saying something if I don't just keep waving like this. So